What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. So back in the 90s we used to see the legendary Flex Wheeler and Chris Cormier train together in the Gold's Gym. Now I'm sure every bodybuilding fan out there, they have seen the video of Flex and Cormier training for the Battle of the Olympia video back in 1999. So today we are watching two of the best bodybuilders of this modern era, Andrew Jacked and Behrouz train together. So Behrouz Gym in Dubai has become such a great place, especially in the last few years, as we see very big names training there, especially during Dubai Pro Show. Definitely one of the best equipped gym in the Middle East. So Andrew and Behrouz they have yet to compete against each other. And if this is gonna be the year when we're gonna see Behrouz on the Olympia stage, then we are definitely going to see this matchup on this upcoming Mr. Olympia. And I so hope that does happen. So if Behrouz does get his US visa, how do you guys think he would do against a guy like Andrew Jacked head to head? Now we all know Andrew has way too impressive quads, especially for someone like Behrouz whose biggest weakness is the lack of volume and the quad sweep. And he also has more of that wow factor on the stage. And we know he takes up so much space and he always stands out. But Behrouz usually gets harder and more ripped than Andrew Jacked. But Andrew being a consistent top 5 guy at the Olympia, he is obviously the favorite to win this battle. So who won this battle in the gym? Well, Andrew was rowing 5 plates in that rowing machine like it was nothing. And even Behrouz said that Andrew Jacked has crazy strength. And we have said that time and time again, that Andrew is one of the strongest guys in the men's open right now. Now back is also that area where Andrew knows he needs to work on the most. He needs to bring that up because the guy is far better from the front. And to challenge guys like Derek, Nick and all these other guys, he needs to have a better back. And don't get me wrong, the man has done one hell of a job, especially in his upper back. Since he turned pro, he has made some tremendous progress. But this is the off-season which maybe can make the biggest difference in his overall physique come Olympia, since he took a big break after winning FIBA Germany. And he isn't doing any show all the way till the Olympia. Now from a fan's perspective, it's great to see two of the best guys in the world training together in their primes. And also when they are fully on the prep mode. So hopefully we're gonna see more collabs from some other pros as well. And hopefully we're gonna see both these guys on this upcoming Mr. Olympia stage. Before you scroll or blink too hard, have you subscribed yet? Please don't make me bring out the emotional blackmail. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. It's free, it's painless, and that makes me look way cooler than I actually am. So historically speaking, the one division where there has always been a lot of trash talk, a lot of fiery claims, that we all know is the men's physique division. And this year is no different. In fact, this is probably the greatest Olympia lineup since this division was created. I mean, just take a look at some of the names who are gonna compete against each other. Probably one last time. The 4 times Olympia champion Jeremy Bundia, 3 times Olympia champion Brandon Hendrickson, and the reigning 2 times Olympia champion Ryan Terry. So those are the OGs of this division. And then we have guys like Aaron Banks and a new blood like Ali Bilal, who has been the most vocal one in the recent past, that he's gonna win his first ever men's physique Olympia title come Olympia in October. And the fact is he has the physique to back that up. So his Arnold win and the physique that he presented at that show, that was one of the craziest physique this division ever saw. Arguably the best obliques ever in the history of men's physique. So Ali had a setback. He was facing a health concern right before this year's Pittsburgh Pro. But the man is now back in the zone where he's gonna go full throttle all the way till the Olympia. So Brandon Hendrickson recently claimed that Ali's physique is gonna get exposed on the Olympia stage, and Ali fired back with a very confident reply. So there is that new rivalry in there.
You know, they're expecting the same as 2023. It's a different physique. I don't have those nerves of doing my comeback show. Like, I know I'm gonna be able to stack up against these guys. You know, I know I'm competitive, and I know I have what it takes to win again. So despite a lot of the doubts, you know, we're still gonna do what it takes to win, regardless of the naysayers, and we'll find out on Olympia Day. You know, I like to shut mouths. That's what we do best.
So the biggest question mark that is on Jeremy Bundia. A lot of competitors, as well as the fans, they believe that the division has evolved so much. Plus, Jeremy is way past his prime. Also, he himself has admitted that he just isn't able to train as freely as he used to back in his prime. And that is because of all the injuries that he sustained over the years. So all those things combined, they kind of negate when Jeremy says he can still win another Olympia title. Now, in terms of his winning attitude, he hasn't changed at all, as you can get an idea from the recent statement that he made. Now, love him or hate him, you cannot deny that Jeremy brings a lot of hype and a lot of engagement whenever he steps on stage. The way Brett Wilkin is looking at 11 weeks out, the way he has been continuously getting leaner with every passing week, he's gonna be the one to watch out for, especially if he's able to maintain the maximum amount of muscle and all that pop during this prep. Just take a look at his front relaxed, taken at different points in his career, and compare it to the one that he posted today. It kind of seems like that he has put on 10 more pounds. And yes, these pictures from the past, they were taken very close to the competition, but still there is that drastic size difference. His quads are looking totally different. The overall width, that is looking a lot better. And it's pretty clear that Brett this time had close to an ideal off-season. He took the maximum advantage of that extra time that he earned by winning the Olympia qualification 2 weeks prior to the Olympia last year. And the man is well on his way to present his biggest and his best physique in 11 weeks time at the Olympia, which is gonna be his Olympia debut. So the man is looking so lean for 11 weeks out, and a pre-Olympia show, that isn't out of question. And Brett himself also showed interest in doing a show before the Olympia in the past, and that will also act as a test run with him and Stefan, as this is their first prep together. So Brett is among those guys who are making their Olympia debuts this year. So his friend and training partner, Martin Fitzwater, has set a very high bar at the Olympia debut by placing top 4 in the world. So a top 10 finish for Brett, especially in this year's Olympia lineup, that is gonna be such a superb accomplishment. But let me know what you guys think. So more from the Persian Wolf Hadichoopan on the road to his 7th Mr. Olympia competition, and quite possibly the most important one of his career. Because if he is to win the Olympia again, this would be the year. As we know, the reigning Olympia champion, that is also improving very fast. Now, we always talk about Hadi's back not being as impressive as his front, as he doesn't have as much detail from the back. But that being said, there is definitely some new size that Hadi is gonna bring to this year's Olympia stage. And I guess when we do not mention Hadichoopan among the guys with the best backs in the men's open, we are just referring to the back double biceps. His back lat spread is probably one of the widest and one of the most dense looking pose in today's lineup. And maybe he can bring a more crispy looking lower half, especially from the back. And he's gonna be a lot dangerous, since Derek and Nick both have better hamstrings and the glutes than Hadichoopan. Now, as far as that upper body goes, even his back relaxed pose, that is looking bigger and more tapered. So anyone out there who had any questions in regards to his quads not looking as big as they usually are, especially in his last update, well, this one posted by him, that is gonna answer all those questions. So 11 weeks out of the show, Hadi isn't playing any games. The man isn't messing around. He put in the work during this past off season. He skipped the opportunity to win $500,000 at this year's Arnold, so that he's ready to peak 100%. Now, for the record, the experts who saw Derek winning the Arnold this year and Hadi winning the Arnold last year, they have a mutual consensus that Hadi's Arnold Ohio package from last year, that was way more impressive. And guess what? Both of them beat the same guy, Samson Dauda, at the Arnold. So let me know what you guys think. Who has the best shot against Samson Dauda? And also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.